What's the Boro school called?
Lorehold.
Does it have a school yet?
Prismari.
Wow. There's all these new schools that I had no idea about.
I'm gonna beat you to death with spoons.
Next, you're gonna tell me that Orzhov has a school.
As if.
Yeah.
Silver Quill.
Oh.
You're just making these names up.
Next, you're gonna
all
tell
these names are made up.
Next, you're gonna tell me that Ral teaches there.
Wow, a teacher? My lord.
In
Never
Orzhov.
mention it. As long as they didn't make him straight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Phat Cats. I'm Tate, and I'm here with...
I'm Jose, and I'm here with...
Oh, I'm Randy, allegedly, and I'm here with...
And I'm Tate, and I'm here with you. Welcome, everyone, to class. We are here because it's Strixhaven time. And with Strixhaven, that means new cards. So, today, we're going to be talking about, each of us, our 3 cards we are most excited about. Y'all pretty excited for Strixhaven?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No?
Yeah, this set is going to be insane. And what's even more insane is that, like, there's going to be a draft format that's... and we're going to be doing this. It's called Open the Vaults. Where you can play any of the Mystical Archive cards with any colored mana. And so, like, that format's going to be crazy.
It's going to be so cool.
Yep.
Yeah. There's already an infinite combo in Limited, too. It's 4-card infinite that creates an infinitely big frog.
I love that.
I want to draft whatever that is.
As a frog man myself, I appreciate that the frog is getting some
So
love.
it's a guy that says when he enters the battlefield, you can exile a instant or sorcery from a graveyard, and then you can cast it and then once you do it, it goes back to the trash can, right? So it's just casting a card. And then there's this card that says, like, exile target creature and then put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Oh, no. It's put a +1/+1 on that creature when it comes back, and it comes back immediately, right? It, like, flickers it, brings it back with a +1/+1 counter. And then there's a frog that says whenever you put a +1/+1 counter on him, you get a mana of any color. And then there's a card that says whenever you target a card, it's 1 mana enchantment, and it, like, whenever you target a creature with a spell, or with an instant or sorcery, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. So you can put that +1/+1 counter on the frog, exile the guy, and then you make an infinitely big frog.
I love it.
And you can punch your opponent in the face with the frog.
I
It only
love it.
takes 4 colors. You can't. It's really hard to do in draft.
Yeah, it's funny. You're talking about, like, oh yes, here's some Quandrix cards. Here's some Silver Quill cards. That sounds feasible.
I mean, it's a Silver Quill card, 2 Lorehold cards, and a Quandrix card.
Mm-hmm. Do I assume the frog is the Quandrix one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing it's hard to dual major.
It's a triple major.
Triple major, my lord.
I mean, you say that, but I'm looking at this draft environment, and I'm like, man, I want to like force Quandrix and Prismari together because those 2 color combos seem pretty interesting. Like, especially with all the X spells that Quandrix has, and Prismari caring about large instant sorceries.
I haven't looked at the... Oh, well, the whole set isn't spoiled yet, so I haven't looked at the, like, common, uncommon land situation. And that's the key to, like, making sure that it's actually viable to 3-color combo, 4-color combo.
Well, we have Terramorphic. The common lands are... Do you remember the campuses from the first Strixhaven? It's that, but instead of scrying, you surveil.
Okay.
And then they have the enemy color slow lands in the rare slot.
Yeah.
So, like, the Innistrad slow lands are back, which is pretty exciting.
No, they're not.
Yeah? Like Sundown Pass and Stormcarved Coast?
Yeah, those are the ally colored pairs.
Oh.
We got the enemy colored pairs.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know.
You're not doing this. You're not doing this to me again.
What is this sorcery?
You're not doing this to me again.
Silver Quill, baby.
But with that, yeah,
We're just going to words you.
Getting out of this situation, so we're just going to each discuss the cards we're most excited about. By the time this episode comes out, it will be the day before pre-release, so make sure to watch this so you know what to pull, you know? But who wants to go first?
I could start.
Okay, say.
To immediately contradict you. Because this is going to be an uncommon. It's my first card.
I hate you.
You don't need to pull. You don't need to pull this card.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
But if you pull it, Jose will be excited for you.
Yeah, I will. So we got another uncommon featuring Zimone that I feel is going to be a little busted and just about almost every single day. it's not going to be. It's definitely not a game changer, right? And the other card that I'm talking about, the previous card, is Solve the Equation, which is like 3 mana, search your deck for an instant or sorcery, add it to your hand, right?
Yeah, banned. He got banned in some format, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's definitely looking like it could be a game changer. It definitely sees play in a lot of CDH decks. I don't know if this one will, right? But I could definitely see this being like, if you're a tier 3 commander deck, you definitely want this in every single deck that does creatures and lands and stuff. And that is Zamon's Experiment, 4 mana sorcery in green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Reveal up to 2 creature and or land cards from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Put all lands revealed this way onto the battlefield tapped, and put all creature cards revealed this way into your hand. This card is so flexible. Yes, it can miss. Yes, it will miss. It can and will miss. But it's hitting maybe 2/3 of all of your deck, because who doesn't, like, if you're playing green, a third of your deck is going to be lands, a third of your deck is going to be creatures, and the rest of them are going to be whatever the heck else. If you're hitting 2/3 of your deck, you're not missing. Now, sure, if you're in the late game, you don't want lands, you want creatures. But are you going to say no to 2 free lands? Probably not, right? So I feel like this is going to be a sleeper uncommon in a lot of different decks, or in a lot of different like draft formats. It's a little powerful in draft, and it's one of those uncommons that if you open it and you miss it, you might regret it, right? Like, I always flip through all the cards and I read through and I speculate on some of them, not in terms of like price, but in terms of like barest amount of playability. And this one has that kind of ubiquitous playability that I want to see in a bunch of different commander decks.
I also want to shout out this card in specifically the Secret Strixhaven Limited, in that a lot of like the spells that you are wanting to be casting in this format are attached to creatures. And so this in particular are going to have a higher density of creatures than normal, so this will just hit a lot more.
Oh yeah, it'll find all your prepared creatures, or creatures that have prepared and the instants and sorcery staple to them.
Yeah, and I'm also probably just like windmill slamming this into my Child of Alara Gates deck, which is already playing like 47-ish lands, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably put this into the World Shaper precon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good place to put it. Yeah, any landfall deck, because most landfall decks are playing creatures with landfall payoffs, and then again they won't say no to 2 free lands.
Yeah, I'm imagining casting this, finding a Scoot Swarm and a Fetch.
Oh my god.
Now, I don't see this being good for standard, but I would want to tempt myself with putting this in my Tifa landfall deck.
Don't. It's okay, I guess, but
It's not going to be good, but it would just...
Yeah.
If I got it if I was able to pull it off, I would be overjoyed.
No, I don't know. It's just like, if you're playing this on turn 4, you're either winning that turn and you would have won anyway playing literally any other card, right? Or you're looking at putting 2 creatures down and then still losing, because if you're in a situation where you're like, I need these 2 creatures, you're probably already losing that game because they played enough removal to get rid of all your creatures. Yeah. Though one can hope.
One could hope.
But yeah, another one of
I'm not saying
those...
it's good, but...
Another one of those Zamone uncommons that are just like, yes, this you probably want to pull out of every draft chaff pack that you pull. That way you don't regret it later on when you're just like, oh man, it's been 2 years since Secrets of Strixhaven came out. I wonder if I still have this card. And you're just like, no, I don't. Now I have to go buy it, and it's like 50 cents. Like, you're not going to miss the money that you spend on it, but it's like, okay, cool.
No,
you could have had your copies.
Now I have to go and buy stuff. Oh, dare.
Oh, no. It's one of those, like, if you save your potato peels, you can make a nice snack out of them, life hacks, where it's just like, yes. Will I do that? Potentially. Potato peels are really good. But will I do that every single time? Probably not.
So,
Right.
I'm not one with the lore of Magic, but this is the same Zamone from the Jump Scare precon, right? Like, the same character?
Probably not.
What?
Did you not know? I think Zamone has created clones of herself to, like, travel across the multiverse.
I just said I don't know the lore, so no, I didn't know this.
Which is why she's, like, in so many different places.
Okay. And she's still a student, damn.
I mean, she is also surrounded by omen paths.
Yeah.
In this artwork,
Yeah.
she gets around.
Now I'm imagining just a whole bunch of Zimones as like the Beach Boys.
Really, I'm matching like the cancel of
They
Reed
sing the song,
Richards.
round, round, get around, I get around.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Council of yeah, okay. That makes a
Richards.
little more comical sense.
Yeah. Cool. What's your next card, Jose?
What is my next card? My next card is Stirring Hope Singer. This is a 3-mana 1/3 flying lifelink bird bard. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Boy howdy, is this one a little funny. Now, I want you to notice that repartee feels like heroic, right? Because whenever you target a card, but it's heroic with a little more restriction, right? In the sense that it's instant and sorcery. But it's heroic with a lot less restriction because it says a creature, not a creature you control.
Right.
So if you remove your opponent's creatures, your guys get big. If you target one of your creatures with an instant or sorcery, your guys get big. This is one of those cards that, to me, feels like it's going to... It starts pushing the boundaries on like what each color pie like combination can do. And this one like feels like, oh man, I know it's a Silver Quill card. And I know it does Silver Quill stuff. But if I put it in my Feather deck...
See, I was gonna bring up Feather because, like, oh my, all of these Silver Quill cards seem like custom designed for that deck.
Yeah. Now I can start playing a Feather deck that isn't just Voltron. I can start going wide and like really capitalize on it.
Yeah, because I'm imagining like this sitting next to like a who was the prowess creature that whenever you cast a spell makes another prowess token? What's the name?
Monastery Mentor.
Monastery Mentor. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, this with Monastery Mentor is a little insane. I think, is Monastery Mentor back in Standard? I forget.
I think so, actually.
Was it named Tarkir?
It might have been. I don't remember. But yeah, no. This in a Feather deck. This in just about any, like the Lorehold Commander deck probably wants it. The Silver Quill deck definitely wants it. This is one of those cards where if your opponent is playing it and they're focused on that instant sorcery strategy and that like whole pattern and stuff, is it in Standard?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It was in March of the Machine, which recently rotated.
That's why I thought. Okay. So it's one of those cards that just like screams to me that you should like remove it. It feels like a diet soda version of Cathar's Crusade. Right, where it's one of those cards where it's like, I love playing this card because it helps me win games, but I hate playing this card because it forces me to bust out a bunch of dice and do a bunch of math. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you play more creatures, those creatures don't get the +1/+1 counters that you got from before, and so now you're like, oh dang, now I got to figure that out.
Yeah, at least it's counters and not just like +1/+1 until end of turn, because that'd be a nightmare to track. Especially next to a Monastery Mentor.
Especially next to a Monastery Mentor, spitting out tokens that also have prowess. So it's one of those cards where it's like, you better love math, even though you chose to be a English major.
I do not love math.
Because it's a Silver Quill.
It's so funny that this reads like a Quandrix card.
Silver Quill.
It does feel like a Quandrix card. Especially since it's a bird with +1/+1 counters. I feel like they're not wanting to, in the like whole draft format, like the idea of them, they're wanting to kind of like equalize some of the play styles, so that way you can really color mix and match, right? Especially since they put Converge in the format, where you're wanting to pay as much mana different colors as you want. So yeah, I think this is going to be the Strixhaven set where you're not just married to the one major that you're picking multiple different colors and branching out into 3 or maybe 4 or 5 colors.
Yeah, and it seems to kind of jive with the theming of the story as well. So like pretty big flavor win there.
Now a fail on our part. Inklings are 1/1s now instead of 2/1s, and I made the tokens based on the Strixhaven tokens from the first Strixhaven set. For those of you guys who don't know, we made tokens. We made custom tokens for Strixhaven. So if you come by and pre-order your set of Strixhaven, whatever, you get a cool little token hand drawn by an artist that we had hired. An artist, me. And we'll hand you one of those for each product that you pre-order or that you purchase on the weekend of pre-release.
Well, since your Inklings designs are like little Inkling droplets on a piece of paper, let's just, every time someone gets one, we just get a Sharpie and cross it out for like a little...
Yeah, I was going to recommend doing that, actually. It feels in flavor.
It feels in flavor, but like, then what... I know that the commander deck is going to have some of the old Inklings.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what... Like...
It has Ink Shield.
It has Ink Shield, so
right.
You want to cast Ink Shield and you want those 2 ones. So it's like, what do we do? Maybe we give a sleeve with the number 1 written on it, so that it covers up that 2 on that 2/1. But that's another interesting design choice that I had seen where they were just like, yeah, the 2/1 flyer feels a little pushed, and it makes some of the like cards that make Inklings a little too. They're either decent or just straight up bad because it's way too overcosted to get a 2/1 flyer. And so getting a 1/1 flyer feels a little more correct. Mm-hmm. Unless it's a misprint on every single Inkling. And it's just like, no, those Inklings should be 2/1s. Actually, we just forgot.
I don't want another cat situation where there's like 15 different versions of the cat.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have 15 versions of Inklings. This is gonna be a 2/1 Inkling, a 1/2 Inkling.
I just wait for the Splatoon set.
Oh my gosh. a Splatoon secret lair with nothing but Inklings.
All of the Inklings.
Ink Shield.
Oh, it's just Bubbler. Oh.
I feel like there'd be like a reprint of like Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What
See,
other cards would go in the Splatoon secret
I-
Ink Shield, Ghost Vacuum.
He knows enough about the franchise to traumatize me specifically.
I've only played like the game like
Hot
twice.
Soup. That could be the like bucket.
Oh yeah.
Colossus Hammer.
Colossus
Hammer
yeah.
reprint. Yeah. Giant Splat Roller, whatever it's called.
Oh, there's just a giant hammer in the game.
Oh, there is now?
Yeah, there's just a big hammer that
What's
you
that
swing at
one
people.
squid from the Mirko precon?
Chasm Fiend?
The one that's the alternate commander.
Oh, Marvo.
Yeah. Picture
Yeah.
Marvo as one of the kids.
I mean, Clash.
Nah.
Huh.
Isn't there a card called Turf War?
There.
I think
Yeah, but
there
that's a Nerf card. It's based off of the Nerf card. The Nerf toys, not game.
Oh no, like it wasn't like a New Capenna card?
Yes, I think there is.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Nerf War.
Yeah, thinking of
Nerf War. Of course, it's called Nerf War for the Nerf card.
It's Nerf or nothing.
Yeah, New Capenna Commander. There it is. It exists. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Jose. What's your final card?
My final card. This one's going to be a card that you can't look at directly if you have any evil in your heart. It's Ark of the Covenant.
That's
No,
why
it's
everything looks
Ark of-
blurry to me.
Ark of Hunger. Indiana Jones reference. I haven't actually watched that movie.
Indiana Jones? Like
Any
any
of
of them?
No.
I'm not usually one to judge on people not having seen movies, considering I'm really bad about it myself. But Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
The best thing Harrison Ford has ever been in?
We gotta fix that sometime.
Yeah, we do probably.
Yeah.
I would love to hear your little critiques about every single moment.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cannot
this
wait.
is so fake. Archaeologists would never do this.
Right.
I cannot wait to sit down and thoroughly enjoy Indiana Jones, then laugh at 4 and 5.
I have a
do.
soft
I
spot
do
for
know
her.
about the scene where he's in Call of Duty Nuketown and he gets into the fridge.
Yep. Yep.
That's 4.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for 4 because there were some really funny bits in it.
Oh, it was a funny movie.
Like, it wasn't good at all.
A lot of people are like, that fridge wouldn't stop the radiation. I'm like, dude, that fridge wouldn't stop him from being liquidated.
Does that matter? Have they not seen any of the movies?
It's like this is Indiana Jones we're talking about. Reminder that Temple of Doom exists.
Temple of Doom exists. We seriously see a bunch of evil people get turned into wax. Like,
So I haven't seen the movie, but I do know the trope. When he gets in the fridge, does he lose his hat and have to sneak his hand out of the fridge and snatch his hat?
I don't think so, actually.
What a massive fail. I almost said a swear word. What a massive fail. on the Indiana Jones part. Literally an unwatchable movie because they didn't do that.
I think they might. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Does it matter?
I know he did the hat thing at some point in the movie. I just don't remember where.
Yeah.
I think it was in the sand scene.
The fridge.
Well, yeah, he loses his hat because that's when Shia LaBeouf, his son, picks up the hat. It's like the passing of the torch, and then he doesn't come back for the next movie.
Does he not?
No.
Oh yeah, because he's just an old dude now, huh?
Yeah, the 4th movie he's an old man. The 5th movie he's an older man.
Not to say. Yeah. Not an insult. You're just an old dude. Right?
So what does the Ark of the Covenant do?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Ark of Hunger is a 4-mana artifact in Lorehold colors that says whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this artifact deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain a life. Then you can tap it to mill a card and you may play that card this turn.
Ooh.
So when you mill that card and you can play that card, it leaves your graveyard because it goes on the stack, and so you deal the damage. Or to go onto battlefield if you mill a land.
Yeah.
This is that pseudo card draw that red does, where it's just like it puts it in a zone that's not your hand, and then you can use that card. It's a really interesting card. I really like it. I feel like it's so bad, but it's so good.
They have to have known what they were doing when they made this card not in black.
Yes, white and red both secondary kind of color for some sort of resurrection and stuff.
Yeah, especially in Lorehold.
Yeah, especially in Lorehold. Now, I should have looked this up beforehand, but we're gonna pull the team while I look this up. What happens when you have a replacement effect that says you mill more cards whenever you mill a card? And then this card effect. Can you play any of those cards?
I'm unsure.
I think it would depend on the stack.
Right? Because if it says mill a card, and then it's you may play that card. If you had some effect on you that said like whenever you mill a card, you mill twice so many cards, like someone has a Bruvac.
Or like Water Crystal, I think?
Water Crystal, an opponent has to have it as well, but yes,
yeah.
Water Crystal as well. Does it let you play all those cards, or does it only let you pick one of those cards?
I would think it would only let me pick the one of those cards, or the first card that is milled. I don't know. I don't deal with these kind of things. My brain hurts now. I need a nap.
I'm excited to see the Q&A for that.
Q&A?
Or like the FAQ or whatever it is.
Yeah, let me see here. But yeah, that's another reason why I like this card, is just because it is a little goofy like that, where it's just like, huh, does that do what I want it to? If I mill multiple cards, you may play that card this turn. I will say Ark of Hunger, a little overcosted for what it wants to do.
Oh, it is a 4-drop, yeah.
Right, where you're just like, oh cool, I'm gonna basically draw a card every turn, but most red-white decks don't have like forced card draw essentially, where you're just like, oh hey, I'm gonna do that like now. Your equivalent to this that's cheaper is Temple Bell, but that gives everybody a card to draw. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, cool. This one just gives it to you, and you alone. Red, white, black. There's probably a red, white, blue deck that wants it. Some sort of like storm deck with Kaikar maybe, where you're just like, I'm gonna mill a card and then I'm gonna play that card. This in conjunction with cards like, hey, I'm gonna play this alongside Mystic Forge in a Lorehold deck, where you're just like, it's a land, but I haven't played a land this turn, so I'm gonna mill it, play that land, ping everyone for 1. And then I'm going to keep going with my Mystic Forge and do some Mystic Forge shenanigans. Like, it unlocks so many possibilities. Yes, are there better cards in this? Sure. But it's very interesting. And it's like a new piece in the puzzle that just like, okay, cool, but what if? Right? Especially if you're in that Lorehold deck that's playing, like if you give a mouse a cookie, right? If you give a Lorehold deck Mystic Forge and you're playing a bunch of artifacts and you play Ark of Hunger, well then, if you're already playing Artifacts and Mystic Forge and Ark of Hunger, why not go for a loop with your Junk Diver and Mer Retriever and kill everybody
There it is.
with KCI and a cost reducer, right? Why not do some like what is the scrapyard scrounger combos where you're just like, oh cool, I'm just gonna Ark of Hunger does nothing, you guys. It's just gonna sit here. It might ping you for one every single turn when I draw you a card, and then it's a key part of my 8-card infinite combo.
See, I'm just imagining this sitting next to like a Ice Tail Explorer or like other Crucible effects.
Ooh, yeah, I haven't seen a Naya landfall deck in a hot minute, so yeah, probably.
Funny.
You can play cards from your graveyard, or you can play lands from your graveyard. Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, we broke Yawgmoth's Will, you guys.
Never been done before.
Never been done before. There's no way Yawgmoth's Will has been broken. But yeah, anytime you cast a card with flashback, anytime you unearth a card, there's something here. Oh no. Gerard.
Wade?
No. Whenever he dies, you exile him and you bring back all the artifacts that left the battlefield this turn. It's a whole like deck where you just play a bunch of like little tiny costed artifacts, and then you just bring them all back after sacrificing them, and then you sacrifice them again.
Oh yeah, it says whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard.
It only pings it once if all of those cards come back. Never mind, they fixed it.
Dang. And also reminder, Feather, like spells go straight to exile, right? They don't ever hit the graveyard.
Yes. So Feather wouldn't work with this card.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Right. Whenever you cast, if it targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard.
Yeah, okay.
As it resolves. So it never touches the graveyard. So
Dang.
Ark of Hunger does not do the thing. Do not pass go, do not collect. $200.
Yeah. Very, very interesting card. Gonna do some stupid things with it.
Oh.
I'm going to look up that ruling while we pass that off to somebody else.
All right, I can take the lead. I mean, I'm next in line, so.
I see.
Hello,
some
everyone.
Fun stuff here.
Welcome to my TED Talk. I'm Tate, and I'm here to present to you today my top 3 cards for Strixhaven. All right, so first one I got is Harmonized Trio. It costs 1 blue, and it's a creature Merfolk Bard Wizard. You can tap it and tap 2 untapped creatures, and it becomes prepared. Prepared is one of the new mechanics, so you can use these instants and sorceries that are attached to it. It's not adventures, which is okay. I kind of wanted more adventures, but it has attached to it Brainstorm, which you pay 1 blue and you draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. So you can just cast Brainstorm a bunch of times. It's just, you constantly have Brainstorm now. And this is a Merfolk, so I feel like this would go in any Merfolk deck, in my opinion. It's a 1-drop.
A 1-drop Merfolk. Is the tap ability activated at any speed, or is it a sorcery restricted? It just says tap.
You have to tap the creature, and then you have to tap 2 untapped creatures.
Yeah, so like
And it prepares it.
Yeah, can happen at any time.
Yeah.
It also doesn't say non-token, so this plays particularly well with things like Thopters and Servos and stuff like that, which Blue's pretty good at making.
I thought it'd be funny to put it in the old, is it Strixhaven pre-con, Zaif Thunder Conductor, the guy that makes elemental.
Zephi?
Zephi, yeah.
Yeah, Zephi, yeah.
He's it looks like Samuel L. Jackson.
Does he?
He kind of does. He's like conductor he's magic Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, he looks like, especially since he has like the doofy red hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has an actual card in the set for once.
Yeah, he kind of does look like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Like he picked out his own wig and everything.
Right? But this, I think, would just be overall good in a Merfolk deck, because you're just constantly being able to just cast Brainstorm as many times as you want if you can keep the creature on the board and keep tapping creatures.
And keep untapping her.
I think it would still be a little too slow for Standard. I think this would be great, though, in a pre-release or draft.
Yeah, there are a lot of points where you're stalemating against an opponent, and seeing 3 extra cards a turn and fixing all your draws is pretty great. If you're on, there's probably it probably could see play in Standard, honestly, right? Like, because we got Sunken Citadel, we got Fountain Port, and so there's that token control deck where it just creates a bunch of tokens in white, and then it just kind of like chokes you out of the game by like putting a bunch of like fish or rabbits and stuff on the board. Playing blue and playing this with it helps them search through their deck a little bit more. It is a little clunky, it is a little slow,
But it's also real cheap.
yeah, but it's also real cheap. It is just a 1-drop.
It's a 1-drop that costs a 1 mana instant.
Like, I could definitely see myself, if I played like Merfolk in Modern, like just dropping one little guy to play this instead, just to see, right? Just have a little taste of what Brainstorm in Modern might feel like. Because there might be a point where, again, you're staring at your opponent, you've stalemated, and you just need to draw, or you just didn't want to commit to attack because you know you wouldn't be gaining anything. But then, like, your opponent plays something and you're just like, that's an infinite combo. I got to search for Force of Negation or something. Right? Like, it's pretty crazy. Gosh. Tapping up to 2 other untapped creatures, though, makes it just out of my reach for some of the decks where I really want that Brainstorm effect without committing to playing a deck that has multiple, like more than this creature and another creature maybe. Because like I would really want a repeatable Brainstorm effect in a deck like Melek Is It Paragon, where you can cast a top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery, and you play with the top card of your library revealed, and then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery in the top, you get a second copy of that card. And so Brainstorm in the deck is really powerful because you're just like, oh, I don't have a card on top of my library that's an instant or sorcery. I cast Brainstorm, draw 3 cards, put 2 cards back. Oh, I wonder what they're going to be. And they're instants and sorceries. And oh, look, I get Time Stretch from the top of my deck, and I get to cast it twice. I'll take 4 extra turns now, please.
See, I'm considering having this be a pretty good role player in the Brutaclad deck, because that deck is like really, really good at like making tokens, and it will typically use those tokens very defensively until it's able to like actually cast the commander. And that deck has some consistency issues, and so having a repeatable Brainstorm effect will just help fix that. Deck also needs more small spells.
I personally can see this being put into, it might break my mold a little bit, but my frog deck, because I'm already bouncing creatures back to hand, so I can just tap some frogs.
If you squint hard enough, it looks like a frog. Merfolks are just frogs.
I don't think that's how it works.
Merfolks are frogs.
That sounds like propaganda to me.
That also means that inklings are birds, right?
Inklings
Yeah,
are
they
birds.
fly.
Well, the birds aren't real. They work for the bourgeoisie.
For those of you guys who want to, for some free like monies essentially, and if you can modify cards, this is literally just those 2 fish from what is Has-Been Hotel or whatever the other one is, the singing fish.
Yeah, that's from Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a Boss, yeah.
Yeah.
Singing? I thought that was Digital
No,
Circus.
the twin sister fish that they like go to the jester.
I don't
booth,
watch
like,
this. I've seen it in YouTube
I've
shorts,
seen too
so
much.
I was like, okay,
I've watched all of
it's
it.
one of those 2.
I don't remember there being.
It's not
singing fish
Digital
in this,
Circus.
It's definitely not Digital
I'm thinking
Circus.
of the other fish.
Yeah, you're thinking
Yeah.
you're thinking of some other fish,
Hang on.
but these are you could show them, but it's like, oh, okay, cool. It's literally like it's a fish person, and they sing alongside other
These
ones.
Yeah, I've never seen these characters in my life.
Yeah,
They're from an episode where there's like a American Idol competition, like American Idol style competition, and they're like the best, and they have to compete against them.
I see.
I've watched too much Hell of a Boss. I don't know why I've seen all of it. Besides the fact that it's hilarious. But yeah, Harmonized Trio. Next one. I don't know how to say the name. I apologize in advance. I'm gonna butcher it.
We're here to judge
Is
you.
it the red one?
Yeah, it's the red one.
Noctamoon.
Okay, Noctamoon Lore Spinner. It is a 3-drop, 2/1 red. It's a creature Jackal Wizard, and it says at the beginning of your upkeep, if a player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, this creature becomes prepared. Once it's prepared, you can cast at sorcery speed Wheel of Fortune for 1 red and 2. Each player discards their hand and draws 7 cards. Guess what? This is in a precon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
It's like, hope you're not attached to those cards in hand because you're going to get wheeled a lot.
Yeah. The fact that we can have Wheel of Fortune and just cast it as many times as we want,
It
sounds
is
terrifying.
Yeah, it's nice that it is only like once a turn max, but still, that's still a wheel every turn.
And then, I don't know, I haven't seen a lot, but are there a lot of spells in this set where it's like, creatures become prepared, like an ETB trigger or something like that?
I know there's one, but I don't know if it's going to be in the
There's a
deck.
land that just prepares a creature.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also like a robot or like a construct that like prepares or unprepares target creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not much that like. It's not a mechanic where it's one of those mechanics where it's just like, wow, we had a lot of support for it, but there's not enough support to like really break it open. And so this is just going to be like occasionally you get a Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
What you're missing, however, is a very crucial idea, and that is if you get a sleeve that blacks out everything except for that bottom right-hand corner, you just have a Wheel of Fortune. Proxy.
Oh yeah, same thing. Same
my
thing with
Wheel
the.
of
Yeah, this is definitely just an ancestral recall.
Yeah. Dude, you just boop, boop, boop.
Nah.
Bam. Yawgmoth's Will.
This
I
card,
don't know.
this card, like honestly, kind of scares me a little bit, because in Is It colors, this sitting next to a Narset is just a self-feeding loop. Because like if you put this next to a Narset, you'll do the normal wheel things, and then suddenly your opponents are on 0-card hands, so like his condition is already met.
Good thing Narset's a game changer.
Yeah,
I personally want to put this in my Clive Ifrit dominant deck, but also I can see this being used a lot in Flubs the Fool if someone has a Flubs the Fool deck.
Oh man.
yeah. This in any deck that wants to cast Mystics Mastery, I think it was.
There's like a red, blue, green legendary creature from Ikoria. It's one of the precon commanders.
Calamax?
No. It's one of the alternate ones in there that says like if an opponent would draw a card, you get like twice. You get like snakes.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
It's like Zigazibiz's. It's like Zigazibiz's name.
Well, that's gonna be my stem for the day.
I'm looking at the precon. Xyrus the Writhing Storm. Whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw on each of their draw steps, create a 1/1 green snake creature token.
Oh, I see.
Ooh,
And whenever he
snakes.
deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. I really want to build this deck. And there's this like build that I had seen. I forget which YouTuber had built it, but he was like, this is my like $15 commander that like kicks a bunch of butt because it's like a really weird Voltron deck. And that is he will promise card draw to whoever he punches. And it's just variable how much card draw you'll get because he'll play like little tiny pump spells, right? And it's just like, well, you're gonna die to commander damage. It's just like you're gonna draw 7 cards for each. Like, wouldn't you take commander damage if the commander damage guaranteed that you drew like 8 cards every single time?
I could be tempted.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely is like
It's like you're taking 20 commander damage, but you're drawing 20 cards.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Sandwich.
Wow. All right, and for my final one,
Your
this
last
one,
trick.
yes, my final joke, because this card is a joke in my opinion, because people are gonna hate it. Petrified Hamlet. It's a land, and it says when this land enters, choose a land card name. Activated abilities, a source with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Lands with the chosen name have tap, add 1 colorless, and this card also has tap, add 1 colorless.
They made a pithing needle for lands.
And it's a land.
Yeah,
It's
this
a
is,
lithing needle.
This is kind of great.
Yeah, I instantly saw this as like, ooh, I want people to hate me.
Yeah, like this has some pretty spicy targets. You can name like you can do the obvious thing of like naming fetches, but you could also do like cards like Maze of Ith, Maze's End.
Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead.
Field of
No,
it,
field
it won't
that's a
do-
triggered ability.
That is that is a trigger ability. Okay.
Yeah. But
Darn.
but it will stop like strip mine effects, Dryad Arbor. Oh wait, never mind. That's a mana.
I mean, if you give Dryad Arbor a activated ability, it'll stop Dryad Arbor, I guess. Yeah, what most people on the first read, I believe, have read this and goes, well, what if I name Mountain? Well, congratulations, now your mountains just tap for red and colorless.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't actually do anything to basics. Well, at first thought. what it does do for basics is it allows them to tap for colorless. So if you join the Cult of the Eldrazi,
Yeah. I like just put that together like, wait, I can play a bunch of forests in my Eldrazi deck, and
That's a fun way to do it. Yeah, okay.
yeah, because like the 5-color Eldrazi deck is like primarily green, isn't it?
it wants it to be fairly green just because there's a lot of green cards that like give you a bunch of like little guys, right? Like you got the Zone of Awakening and all that stuff, and then you got cards like Ancient Stirrings that help you draw cards, and so that's why it's primarily green, right? And the deck itself, the precon, if you can find it, comes with a bunch of pain lands, which allows you to tap for all those colors that you might need.
Ooh, yeah.
But, you know, also tap for colorless, because it taps for colorless to start with. And so now you can go, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to put this in my Eldrazi deck so I can say all my forests tap for colorless, so I can play all those colorless costs in my colorless deck.
That's interesting. Whoa.
Right? So, you know, I believe, and it's way too early in the morning, my caffeine hasn't hit my brain yet, and I haven't looked up any rulings yet, but I think I have a consensus, and this is, or at least like a adjacent ruling that I can point to for the Ark of Hunger, right? So, if you use a replacement effect on a card like Slime Against Humanity to create additional tokens, you will get the original token and the other token, and those will both get the +1/+1 counters from Slimes Against Humanity, even though Slimes originally says on it, as in the original token. Because it'll alter the text to basically say on them. And so I believe if you mill cards and you have a replacement effect that says mill extra cards, you should be able to play all of those cards with Ark of Hunger.
Okay.
Which is a very, very niche use case, especially considering that a lot of these cards that say mill extra cards are typically only for opponents. For this exact reason, right? Like you don't want to you don't want to abuse the fact that you can mill yourself.
Right.
You know what is realized about this land that's actually pretty standard relevant? It turns off Mistrise Village.
Turns off Fountain Port. Yeah, and you don't need to sideboard it. You just play one.
Yeah, it turns off any of the man lands if those are ever relevant.
Oh yeah, the Restless, all the Restless lands. Witch's Cottage.
Yeah.
Cottage,
Yeah, they should have printed this back when Faceless Haven was a thing.
You probably wouldn't want to target the sack lands though, because in response they could just sack the land.
So I will note, this card feels like a whimsical, cute little thing, because you see all these little people like walking in and out of these houses and all that stuff on the artwork. That poor village. That's a whole village turned to stone.
Yeah.
Also, a quick correction: with this kind of thing, when you play the land, you'll then name the card. They don't have a chance to respond to that. So it's a similar thing to Pithing Needle.
Oh what?
So like if you like play this land and name like Polluted Delta, for example, they wouldn't be able to then sack their Polluted Deltas in response.
Oh yeah, when you pick a name, they can't do that.
Yeah, there's no window to.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, they can. If you play this land, is it an ETB? When this land enters the battlefield, or is it as this land?
When this land enters, choose a land card name.
So that's a triggered ability.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will be a effect that goes on the stack, and then you could respond to that. You can't wait for them to pick a name. The moment they start picking a name that's over. You can't pollute a delta in response.
So you can delta in response to the trigger, but you can't delta in response to them naming delta.
Yeah. And so they'll crack all their fetches, and you could be like, well, okay, cool. Then I won't name Polluted Delta. I'll name something else.
Yeah.
Right? Like Arena of Glory.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is a modern relevant card.
Isn't Arena still a mana ability though?
The Arena of Glory that says, oh, it is a mana ability.
Yeah, because it still adds
Never mind.
red. Yeah, I thought of that too.
Shifting Woodland, then.
Shifting Woodland, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like look at the art on this. There's just a whole bunch of people running around this petrified hamlet, and like, what happened? Did Vraska happen? Did Vraska just petrify an entire hamlet? Because like,
I thought she was chill now.
No.
I mean, you thought Jace was chill, but look at what Jace is doing.
Why is everyone not chill?
Because there has to be a villain, I guess.
Yeah, and it's Jace's turn again.
It's Jace's turn again.
But what effects is that going to have on their son?
I don't think Jace cares.
You think they care?
No!
Yeah.
Poor Lou. Broken family. Broken home.
Yes.
But yeah, nah, like, I want to see, and what's great about this card too is you could definitely see this card being reprinted the next time Eldrazi attack. Mm-hmm. It's like Petrified Hamlet, and it's just ruins of a hamlet that was just eaten up by Eldrazi. And just like,
It's just a Seagate again.
Yeah.
Poor Seagate.
Well, I mean, but like the issue with Seagate is that there's only one Seagate. Mm-hmm. There can be more than one Petrified Hamlet. And I think they're figuring out, like, they shouldn't name cards after the places if they want to reprint them, like Sea Chrome Coast. It's a little hard to put a Sea Chrome Coast in other places because it's a place that only exists on Mirrodin or New Phyrexia, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they mentioned that that's also like a very big problem for like the Universes Beyond Commander decks, because like usually in Commander decks you don't care about name of place, but for the Universes Beyond one you have to follow those rules.
Yeah.
So like that's why like the Is a Signet isn't any of those. That's why they're leaning on talismans.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And vice versa for all the other cards where they're just like, well, we would like to reprint, you know, like what Marnius Calgar or whatever, but we can't. Or Tyrannid.
The Triomes.
Yeah. The Triomes too. Oh man.
Yeah.
And all the Triomes, even the ones that aren't Triomes.
Yeah.
From
the Skyscrapers.
Yeah, the Skyscrapers. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or the Guild Gates.
Randy,
Yeah.
you've waited long enough.
All
Present
right.
us your cards, please, sir.
Actually, could you wait 5 more minutes while we talk about Guild Gates?
No.
I mean, I did bring up Child of Alara.
It's a gate deck.
It's a gate deck.
It's a great deck.
It's too early for this, please. Please stop.
But I've got a fun smattering of cards, and the first one I'm talking about is the card for Brutaclad, because it seems like every set has one of those.
Yeah.
So in this case, it is Echo Casting Symphosium. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. 4 blue for a sorcery lesson. Target player creates a token. That's a copy of target creature you control, and it has Paradigm, which is new fixed epic, which is basically the first time that you cast a spell with Paradigm of that name, you'll exile it, and then at the beginning of your main phase. At the beginning of each of your first main phases, you'll just cast a copy of it for free. So every turn, you get a copy of this.
God, I hate Epic. I wish Epic was so much better, but Epic, it sucks so much.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. I mean, the songs in that music. No, I'm joking. I haven't seen it, so it doesn't matter. Or heard it.
600 reasons to take your life.
But now you can take that clip out of context so that we can rage bait all the Epic listeners.
Don't do that. They're scary.
They're
the
very-
Epic listeners are terrifying.
As an Epic listener, we're easily rage baitable.
Yeah.
They scare me.
But no, Paradigm, I read this mechanic wrong the first time I read it. I thought it was Grandeur, but like for instance and sorceries. And so, egg on my face. Where it's like, oh, okay, cool. So if I cast another Paradigm thingy with the same name, I get all the other copies of the Paradigm thing? No, it's just you get this spell for free every single turn.
Mm-hmm. And it's like the deck is already playing like 6 mana make a copy of a thing. Because like the one that comes to mind immediately is Saheeli's Artistry, I believe, which is make a copy of 2 things basically. But like this is probably just better in the long run of every single turn. You're like, oh, I'm gonna make a copy of like this Worm Coil engine that I have.
Now, the thing that you haven't considered is that it says target player creates a token copy of target creature you control. Mm-hmm. And so you can play some really bad creatures and give them to your opponents. And they get their ETBs and stuff. Like Eater of Worlds, which says when it enters the battlefield, you skip your next 2 turns.
Are you considering Group Slug here? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Here's a 4 mana 10/8 with like flying and trample, but you gotta skip your next 2 turns now. Now it's my turn again. Here's another one. Skip your next 2 turns now. Now it's my turn again.
Don't listen to him.
Just play. Just cast a beast with it. It'll be fine. You give them a token somehow.
But you forget.
Exotic Orchard.
I'm playing blue, so if you kill my original Eater of Worlds, I'm going to cast Mind Control and take your copy, and then give you another copy.
Stop playing word magic here. We're not playing a game through words.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that you do get to choose what token they make, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see now.
Target player makes a copy of target creature you control.
I see. Okay.
So
I just read that.
you can get an Eater of Worlds, or a Leveler, which exiles your entire deck.
Jeez.
Now it's your turn. Oh, you lost? Sucks to suck, idiot. Yeah.
Funny.
This is gonna be hilarious in like the group hug decks.
I wish
Yeah.
Veryl's the Scar Striped had blue in it now, because I play all those cards in Veryl's so that I can scavenge them out of the graveyard. Oh man, I wish. Oh my god, do I wish that I can just play this and give you a Leveler. Like, oh, good job, you fool. Wormfang Manta. We finally broke Wormfang Manta.
All right, Randy, what's your next card?
My next card is a card that I think is probably going to be like very, very impactful in a lot of formats. It's Flashback. It does exactly what it says in the tin. It's an instant for a singular red. Target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains Flashback until end of turn. The Flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. It's
Does it have Flashback?
It does not.
Oh,
But you could give Flashback a Flashback. That's something you could do.
Yeah, put multiple flashbacks in the deck.
But yeah, it's a 1 mana Snapcaster Mage that doesn't give you a body.
yeah. Would you rather pay $1 for the same effect but without a blocker? Maybe.
I mean, it is an instant, so it triggers all of my instant sorceries matters card.
Yeah.
So, like-
I like this card a lot.
Like this is like in my Niv Mizzet deck. This is just a straight up replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Hatsune Miku version of it though.
Yeah,
No $1,000 Hatsune Miku version of it.
They'll do another Hatsune Miku thing.
But yeah, like this card is it's just incredibly flexible. You kind of do anything you need with it in a spell slinging
You
deck.
can use it to make flashback cost cheaper too, for all those cards that have like regular casting costs that are cheaper than their flashback costs. Or you can do that to trigger effects of, say, when you cast it from the graveyard, like you get your increasing vengeance or whatever, and then now you can flashback pay like 2 less mana essentially, because its flashback cost originally is 5. So you can be like, oh, now its flashback cost is 2. I had to pay 1 mana to do that. It's a little weird to think about that like that, but like if it gives it flashback in the graveyard with a different cost, it makes it cheaper. Like I was thinking, like, you know, this is hilarious because it lets you go turn 1. What is the draw 2, discard 2? Oh my gosh!
Draw 2, discard 2.
It just got banned in. It was like banned in Modern, and they brought it back.
Faithless Looting.
Faithless Looting. So you can go turn 1 Faithless Looting, turn 2 Faithless Looting, turn 3, if you discarded a Faithless Looting. So you can Faithless Looting 3 turns in a row. And use all your mana perfectly each time, as long as you play it a land.
Oh, this plays incredibly well with like Phoenixes as well, because this counts as one of the 3 that you need.
Yeah.
And so you can just go like Faithless Looting, Flashback, Faithless Looting, and that's your 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Fun card. Arclight Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like in these like is it spell slinging decks, this card is basically just like is any card in your graveyard. So like it's card draw, it's counter spells, it's just anything. It's removal. Plays very poorly with Force of Will specifically, which I think is kind of funny.
That's Nylea's head in the art, by the way.
I forget who Nylea is.
The Green God from Theros.
Oh, is it?
No, not is it. Nylea.
Anyway.
It's not even that funny.
See, I don't even know if he's telling the truth or not.
It is. Wait, let me show you. Here, I'm gonna Google Nylea, and you'll be like, oh, that's that.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to Theros next year. Watch.
No, we need to go back to New York for the 3rd time.
Well,
We're not going back to New York.
I mean, we haven't checked in on Theros. I haven't looked at the lore, but like when the Phyrexians sleeper agented
Heliod.
Heliod, right? Did he end up killing any other gods? because he has the ability to do so. He just needed to keep it secret from all the other gods, and so that's why he killed Elspeth. Because he had a weapon to kill gods. Yeah. Then now there's two, because you have the Shadow Spear. Well, okay, that was the Sun Spear, but it turned it dark.
Yeah, this is great for my Theros campaign I'm currently playing.
Yeah.
Meta game. I'm joking. Don't do that.
I mean, there's no like, this is, presumably set before the Phyrexian invasion, so it almost doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
No, we encountered like 7 Phyrexians the other day. Like, crazy.
Yeah, these weird
7
tentacles started coming out of
Phyrexians
this
that
guy.
revealed themselves.
Right.
How many Phyrexians have he met but never figured it out?
That's a terrifying thing to think about.
Yeah.
This is Ditto all over again.
Yeah, dude. This is like the thing with playing any Magic the Gathering campaign at almost any time. Suddenly, Phyrexians, and it just makes sense.
We got introduced to like Persian stuff last week because they were talking about how like the east part of Theros has like never been discovered, and like it's been hinted at that's like it's a Persian type area. So I was like, cool, we're playing Prince of Persia now. Let's go. But we didn't find any sand, and we ran out of time.
Dang. Imagine not being able to find sand.
Randy, what's your next card?
All right.
Sand Undertale.
I have a card that I'm excited for a very, very specific use case. It is Fix What's Broken.
Can you fix me?
No. It is 2 white and a black for sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this card, to cast a spell, pay X life and return each artifact and creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. I have 4 words: Luris of the Dream Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
You just pay 2 life and you get everything back.
you just get everything back.
It says artifacts and creatures?
Artifacts and creatures, and so I'm building a 4-color deck, sans green, with Luris as a companion, and the entire deck is just basically artifact sacrifice stuff. And so 90%, like not even that, not like 95% of the deck is like 2-cost artifacts and creatures. And so being able to just recur all of them all at once for like a huge pop-off turn is going to be very, very exciting for that deck.
Oh, yeah. If you want ramp in black-white, this can get artifact lands. So there's at least, in just these 2 colors alone, 4 lands that you can get from your graveyard by paying 0. Because it's like Darksteel Citadel, the white and blue, Vault of Whisper, Seated Synod, and then the bridge.
The bridges.
Yeah. And so, like, the more colors you play, the more lands you can get.
Yeah, so there's...
Oh, and then if you play green, you can get back Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like outside of like specifically Luris, I see it being just a lot more limited just because like their decks will usually have a wide spread of costs, but like in Luris specifically.
I mean, there are decks that care about other mana costs too in these colors too. Like I think the Fallout deck plays a lot of little guys. One of the more recent commanders that I remember, I think it's one of the Mardu ones that like cared about like milling little tiny dudes and then bringing them all back. And then even then, like a one-sided like bring everything back, I would pay 10 life to bring back everything from my graveyard that was a creature that cost 10 mana or less. Tyam cares about this card too because I can just pay 3 life and get back every single creature and artifact that costs 3 mana or less, which in my deck is like almost all of them. Yeah. So, and like that's a deck that mills itself to do the thing. So like I absolutely adore this card. There's so much you can do with this. All you 5-color like I play X creature type cards is a one-sided. I get all my elementals back from the graveyard. This is a one-sided. I get all my, and then like especially for elementals, if you have an elemental that gains you a bunch of life. Yeah. Right. So if you're playing those 5-color decks that like have a bunch of like you're playing the turtle deck with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you're bringing back all your turtles or ninjas, you're bringing back yeah
I imagine also like in any of the black white X aristocrat decks that have like a whole bunch of like blood artifacts that are 2 mana, like being able to recur all those are pretty good. But yeah, and then there is one thing that I wanted to like touch on. I didn't include in my cards, but I kind of want to like lightning round through something, which was this set is actually really, really exciting on the lands side of things. Because like in standard, we have the Innistrad slow lands in the enemy colors again. But the commander decks have given us quite a bit to play with. First thing is they have been slowly finishing the cycle land and the check land, I believe, cycles for the enemy colors. And this series of commander decks just finishes that. We have the Orzhov and the Izzet ones now. As well as a brand new cycle of lands in the Turbulent lands, which all of them are dual lands with their respective land types. So like Turbulent Fen is a swamp and a forest. And it says that it enters tapped unless your opponents control 8 or more lands, which in Commander after turn 3 is basically always.
Yeah.
I think that these genuinely might be some of the best lands they've ever printed for Commander. Like, I don't think they're on the same power level as like Shocks or
Duels?
the
OG duels.
Yeah, Shocks, Duels, Fetches, and Bonds. But I think that outside of these lands are like cracked.
These lands are pretty crazy. I mean, like if you're not playing CDH, right? Like you don't mind fetching these turn 1, turn 2 in order to do a thing, right? Like to do nothing, right? Because it's gonna enter tapped.
Yeah,
but then like after turn 3 when they're online, oh boy.
Yeah, and they're basically just online for the rest of the game at that point.
Yeah,
they're especially good if one of your opponents is playing green, the most popular color in Commander.
I also want to shout out that every single Elder Dragon in this set looks eminently playable.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It is. I want to build each of those guys as a separate commander deck because, oh boy, do I have a Sprout Swarm that doesn't have a home.
Yeah.
They are all like absolutely like insane commanders. Have you seen some of it? Like Prismari just gives Storm.
Yes, I have seen that. Yeah.
And like literally I was like, what if I cloned them? And then like that one guy who puts out, oh man, what is his name? I like talk about him every single time I like want to build like a really funky weird deck. It's like if you cast Irenicus's Vile Duplication on him,
Yep.
each of those storms storm again for each instance of storm. Yeah. Doing some crazy stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, like the Quantrix one as well gives all of your instances of sorceries Cascade.
That one is not as exciting for me in terms of like building, but like it does feel like I just want to. Ooh. Unless I build nothing but instants and sorceries.
Yeah, you just play a bunch of giant spells.
It's all instants and sorceries and lands. Oh my god. The Quandrix deck built itself.
Let's see, the Golgari one gives affinity for artifacts, I believe.
Affinity for creatures.
Affinity for creatures, right?
Yeah. Which is why Sprout Swarm is insane, because I think it has like Convoke and Buyback on a card, and the buyback cost is generic mana, and so it creates like a couple of Saprolings, and so you just tap the Saproling for the colored mana, and then it's just 1 mana essentially for infinite Saprolings.
This is just a good set.
It's a fun set.
It's just a good set.
So excited for pre-release,
Yeah.
especially since we figured out, because we have so many employees now,
Yeah.
we figured out that hey, if we just all pre-release on a Monday,
We can all do it.
Yeah,
we can just
like,
all do it without having to worry about not being on that Friday night.
Yeah.
and like the mystical archives look insane as well. Like
Force
that's gonna be
Will
fun.
reprint,
Triumph of the
I
Hordes,
would-
Jessica's Will,
Hop to It reprint.
I need a Jessica's Will.
Stock Up. Like that's an important one.
Reprieve. Oh wait, that's an actual good one. I was trying to figure out some bad ones. Burst Lightning reprint. We needed that.
Zombify, yippee.
Zombify reprint. Oh man.
Um,
Zombify.
I desperately want that Force of Will.
Yeah.
I want a playmat with the Hop to It Japanese alt art because I love persimmons. It's one of my top 3 favorite fruits.
Cyclonic Rift.
We were talking about persimmons, bud, not cyclonic.
No, like
Wait, is there a cyclonic rift reprint?
yeah.
Oh man,
Whoa.
I gotta buy this set.
Yeah, like
I think
Jessica.
that's what we were planning to do, Jose.
Jessica's Antichroma's Will.
Oh yeah, Chromazilla is a pretty decent card.
Yeah, this is, like I said, a good set.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry I'm not as energized as y'all, but yeah, it's a good set.
It's all right. Sets okay.
I'm so looking forward to this.
Yeah,
limited
you're right.
environment.
TMNT was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think TMNT
Actually,
is just
Spider-Man,
a lot better
still the best
for the
set.
health of standard as a format.
Hear me out. Spider-Man is better than the Strixhaven set. It's better than every single set that's come out.
Yeah, because spiders is such a relevant card type
Exactly.
that needed a lot more support. Instants
Yeah.
and sorceries, who even plays those anymore?
Stupid.
Yeah, nobody be casting spells in standard.
Yeah. Just spiders.
Just spiders.
Just spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spiders.
By the fistful.
Yeah.
Could you imagine grabbing a fistful of spiders?
I've done it. I used to go tarantula fishing with my brother.
Tarantula fishing.
Yeah, so
a
we-
fistful of spiders then is one spider.
No. Like, we would, like, grab, like, maybe 6 or 7 of them at a time.
Do they colonize?
So they're in a little hole, and there can usually be multiple of them. But, like, what we used to do is we'd get a fishing pole and put weights on the end. We drop it into the hole, and you can feel them, like, start to mess with it, and you just start tapping it, pulling them out until you see their head, put on a glove, and you just reach in there and grab the handful of them.
Huh. I didn't know they like lived together. I thought they were solitary.
They, maybe, I don't know, but, like, we'd pull, like, 3 or 4 of them at a time. Like, we just put our hand in the hole and pull them out. We did that for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not for any scientific reason.
No, we did it for fun.
Yeah.
You look crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Strixhaven. Thank you all for listening. This will be coming out the day before pre-release, so remember, please sign up for pre-release. We'll be hosting 2 of them on the 17th at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., and then one on the 18th at 1 p.m. So make sure to sign up. If you sign up ahead, you get to save $5 on your entry. So
Walk, don't run. No, wait, run, don't walk. To Phat Cats Gaming to do the thing. And then also on the Sunday night, if you are a $25 and up Patreon member, yes, we got a Patreon. Link in the description.
yeah,
You can join us for Casino Night, where we open up packs of the newest set at a discounted rate, and you can trade in the cards at an elevated rate so that you can then buy more packs and then, get all the cards that you need.
Yeah, this casino night is gonna pop off, I think.
I think it's going to be insane.
it helps us help you because you get the cards you want, and then we're able to build our inventory so we have a stock of the new set.
And if you're not a Patreon member, stock up on cards that Sunday.
Yeah, keep an eye on the website because those cards will be going in that night.
Yeah. Well, everyone, thank you all for joining me.
Thank
I
you for
officially
having us.
say graduated, get out of here. You're no longer in school, get out.
What did I graduate with?
Um,
What colors do you think I
you,
graduated?
debt.
you have a doctorate in, like, I don't know, psychology.
I wanted a doctorate in jank combos.
Sorry, that was your minor.
Dang. How many classes away was I from?
6.
6 hours or 6 classes?
6 classes.